Your boy seems like he's going to be the first one out, or the second one out actually. Dhabi is on a lap already. Other drivers also going out being Harrison. Your boy on his flying lap here, going down into the hairpin. He's got to get the braking down to a T as he's stopped it around the 75-meter board. And now he turns in and he's got a good exit onto the straight here. Now you just got to prep yourself for the chicane of turn 6 and 7 as he deploys the DRS and activates battery here as he makes the run down into the chicane. How will his braking be into these turns? He's going to brake it around the 100-meter board. Into the turn he goes, and he's very conservative, very snappy on the exit there. How has he kept that alive? He's still going with a good exit, and now making his way down to turn 9 after he's made that little kink of turn 8. Now he's going into turn 9, has to get the braking absolutely perfect here. He could run very wide and onto the gravel just on the outside on the right back there, and he's trying to just get the power down as fast as he can as he moves through into the hotel section. Harrison sets a faster sector one time than your boy over here, and it looks like Nubert Nunes has gone faster than him as well. He is also going on a very fast lap, a 10th down on that time, a 10th up, sorry. Delwild also fastest in sector 2. Let's cut to him. Your boy goes fastest. Delwild through sector 2, and he's snapped the car, and he's into the wall, and he is out. He's out on his second lap.
So sorry.
Delwild into the barriers, and he's only in P8. That is not good for him. Yucatan just starting his lap, moving through the first few corners now as he goes into the hairpin. Now very shaky into the corner, almost moving the steering wheel all the way about, and he's snapping through the corner. Also Harrison on another lap, trying to go faster than his time before, and he's slapping the car as well through sector 1 there. The grip is just not there on the track, it seems, except if you're the McLaren. He has got a fast lap time, has your boy, and some of you yet to set a lap. But further up, here's Yucatan still going into the chicane. How will he fare into here? And he snapped the car again, twice now through that chicane, and that is surely going to cost him a lot of time, as still behind him is going to be Harrison next, making his way into the chicane. You can see the 100-meter board, the 150-meter board, and the 50-meter board as he slows it down a lot. He goes very conservative into the corner, very pedestrian, and he makes it with a clean exit. He's certainly on a faster time than the Audi, who is going through turn 9 here, going down into turn 10, 11 and 12, which can be very tricky corners here. You've got to get it braking while turning. He's almost onto the gravel just a bit, almost kind of cutting the chicane as he makes that left-hander look simple there as he goes through another left-hander, and now he just has 2 more corners to traverse as Harrison through turn 11, 12, and oh, he's onto the gravel and he's hit the barrier. His lap has now had to be aborted, and now Yucatan moving through this final few corners here into the last one. Has he got the braking right? He snaps the car again, and that is his lap time over. That is surely not going to be a very fast lap as he's swerving around the track. He's gone backwards and he's driving the circuit the wrong way, and he's going to go back into the pit lane. I'm not sure if it's allowed, but he's doing it anyway. He's going to park it up in the pit lane. I'm sure we'll get a radio message or something, but he's going to have to wait to set another lap time later in this session. Lesteo now moving through the final couple of corners. Can he go faster than Harrison and grab P2, or can he even go faster than your boy and take pole position provisionally as he rounds the final corner? Going up to the line, he's got to get the power down quickly, and he goes just behind Harrison by just a few hundredths of a second, and he's up into P3 just behind the Ford Performance. He has a bit of a moment out of turn 1, but that doesn't matter. Has to set a good lap time here. Namza, he's had 1 lap time before this, and he's only good enough for P4 right behind that Porsche car of Vesteo now as he goes for the run down into turn 6 and 7 here. He has got to get the braking right, deploying battery and DRS. He lifts off and into the braking zone, and he snaps the car like everyone else twice, thrice there, and now he's onto the gravel, and his lap is surely over. He's spinning everywhere trying to correct the car and get it back onto the track. He does so successfully, but that is still his lap over. But it looks like he's still pushing. He deploys the battery once again, and it looks like he might even be trying to complete the lap, even though it has been invalidated. He's still pushing here, even when this should be his in-lap, as he's rounding the penultimate corners here, coming through the second left-hander, and he snaps the car into the barrier. and he's received even more damage to his car. He's certainly gonna have to pit as he's backwards on the track now. That is only a few seconds left on the clock here, just a minute and 40 to go as your boy through the chicane trying to set an even faster lap. He's already got pole position provisionally, but he is going for another lap, and his teammate Summerfoot out for his first lap here in Q3, moving through sector 1 down into that hairpin. There is also Yucatan out with a minute and 30 to go. He's really got to hurry up on this outlap if he wants to set a time before the end of this qualifying session. But focusing back to your boy, he's moving through the final few corners here. He's already got pole position, so there's not much pressure on this lap for him as he rounds the penultimate corner and into the final corner. What can your boy do here? He's into the final corner. Can he get it right? He has a good exit and power down to the line. What will the lap time be like? And it's 2/10 faster than the Ford Performance. He's still P1, an improvement made on his time, and that will be him certainly on pole position, unless some of you can do anything about it. But it doesn't look like he's been doing much so far. Yellow in sector 1 and green in sector 2 though. Could he go for a green or even a purple in sector 3? Of course, this guy won it the entire Grand Prix 2 years running. No one has seemed to stop him. He's dominated both of them. He absolutely adores the circuit, but as he moves through the final 2 corners, it's not looking like he'll be able to beat your boy. But could he beat Harrison in the Ford Performance, or could he even beat the Porsche of Vesteo as he crosses the line? And it's just not fast enough. He goes 4th place behind Vesteo, but he beats Namza and puts him down to 5th. Yucatan, the final car out on track. He's the only man here on the tarmac as he's moving through these final corners in sector 3. Can he get a good lap time? Because it's been stunning so far. He's gone purple in sector 1 and purple in sector 2. Can he do something to upset the McLaren of your boy here as he is rounding the final corner here? Can he get it right this time as he's moving through, and he snaps the car again, and that is going to cost him all the time he's gained as he's about to cross the line, and it's only good enough for no improvement at all. He's still down in P10. It would have been a crazy lap as the car's still snapping here on the outlap, and that is just P10 for Yucatan.